Hi, Peter Hayden here, and I help guide organizations unlocking the potential of data, analytics, and AI within the Microsoft ecosystem for organizations of all shapes and sizes. In today's video, I wanted to explore a bit about some of the observations I see around how organizations are adopting GenAI or generative AI, and this is in particular in the context of the Microsoft ecosystem. That's where I generally work with. And it's been almost 2 years since ChatGPT entered our world, and we've had this emergence of Gen AI and even the conversations around AI in general. And there's really three ways that I see organizations using and adopting AI. So let's just explore those and talk about then what they might include and where that value comes from how we think about it. So the first of these is what I like to call is isolated AI. So I think about applications that are standalone and don't have context, organizational context. So things that might be more around ChatGPT itself, where you might interact with it. It might be the Microsoft Copilot that is enabled inside of Bing that lets you ask questions. Doesn't have your data connected, but allows you to have a ChatGPT experience inside of with your data protections around for enterprise. So that's sort of the basics. And in terms of value, it's good. You get some really good value out of using isolated AI, and you've got people who can start leveraging it and helping with what they need to do with work. The next box is around what I'm going to call augmented AI. And this is AI that has some level of augmentation to things you might be doing. And the best example of that, again, the Microsoft sense, is something like Microsoft Copilot for M365, where you have an application that is aware of your data. You can, when you're using it inside of Word or Teams or Outlook or so forth, it knows about you, about your organizational data, and augments work you're doing in those tools already. So it's really tool focused. And you can do things with things like Fabric, Copilot for Fabric, where it's aware of your enterprise data to build reports and so forth. And then you've also got the ability to then use something like Azure OpenAI to be able to then bring in data in, build a sort of a conversational chatbot or generational chatbot that is using data you provided and it's creating something very particular to your industry use case organization. And we see organizations doing that. I think that's getting better value out of those investments. And then finally, where I think I observe is where organizations are moving to in the sort of adoption or usage of AI is integrated. And this might be more of something that's very, very customized around a business process, where we're working with an organization at the moment where we're using generative AI to help with a process around incoming documents, pulling out the metadata and pushing that information as part of a workflow into their business systems, so like SharePoint, which then aids with rather than the a human operator going to say something like Word or Outlook or to one of the co-pilots and asking questions. It's just doing that for you. So it's actually integrating the workflow. And I think that's where we're going to start seeing some more of the value. If I go to best, it's when AI is now actually doing the work for us. We're not asking to us. This is more like ubiquitous computing, when it's just integrated around us. That's where the real power is going to come, and allows the value of the people, information workers, to then focus on other things that requires their what they're good at in their specialisation. So that's just some observations I'm seeing in the market. This will change as we're at the start of our AI journey. The world is so. This will likely evolve, but I just put my thoughts out there around how I think you can think about how you might be thinking about AI and using AI in your organisation, particularly GenAI, and how that might be relevant for you to integrate, to either use an isolated, augmented, or integrated. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And certainly if you've found this video useful, please hit the like button and subscribe if you'd like to follow me for more videos. And I'll see you next time.